Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and my partner ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Bayern Leverkusen facing Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Hamšík. Very quick thinking there. Koundé. George Best. Well, that ball looks promising. Must take the lead here. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see. But you'd expect him to score from that range. But they all count.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Gabriel. Ryan Cherki. Mbappe. Hamšík now. Cruyff. There it is! 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
2-0 now, and back underway. Anthony. Osimhen. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. John Stones. And here's Gabriel. Ferreira. Williams. And Valverde. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Well, showing good vision. He's in with a chance. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end, but you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he did.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Vitor Ferreira. Edwin van der Sar. Roberto Carlos. Williams. Osimhen. Ryan Cherki. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. The first half here comes to an end. So the ball rolling again, and Real left with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Williams. Can they convert? And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined!
Well, here's the replay. It all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Mbappe. Gabriel. Carvajal. Anthony. Possession 1. Well, we're into the final half hour. He's in here. And teammates around him. Carvajal. Gabriel. Anthony. And Valverde. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Ferreira. That'll be a Leverkusen ball. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. And in with a real chance. Just 10 minutes remaining here. And he's made headway. It's opened up for him. The verdict is offside here. Substitution for Real Madrid. And Beckham providing defensive cover. Anthony. Gerd Müller. Marek Hamšík. Will he find the net? The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal, and I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
Roberto Carlos. So half an hour remaining. Anthony. And very deftly cut out. And he's broken free. And the ruling is offside here. Carvajal. Anthony. Running with the ball confidently. Can he put them in front? Well, fantastic reflex action. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Yuri Bertice. Sunset. Athletic sloppy in possession here. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Oh, big chance! And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here! Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Not the best challenge, free kick. Well, it's not quite in the books yet, but almost for Real Madrid as they try to see it out. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance? Well, I think fair to say, Stuart, not one for his personal scrapbook.
Well, that's really wayward. His technique completely let him down there.
And the pass deftly cut out. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Getting forward. Oh, lovely work to get past his man. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily. So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Chelsea facing Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Timely tackle from Roberto Carlos. Nico Williams. Moving forward effectively. Must take the lead here. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. In it goes. An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, Carvajal's cross was always going to be threatening, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Maximilian Mittelstädt. Anthony. Carvajal. Carvajal. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Stones. Valverde. Anthony. Really getting stuck in. And Chelsea looking dangerous. Opportunity it is. And up for grabs off the keeper. Can he find the net? Terrific save.
Well, that's a top-class save. He read it so well.
Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Wayne Rooney. Hamsik. And almost at half-time, Real Madrid with the lead here. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts.
Yes, it's been a really energetic display from them so far. The passing's been sharp, the movement from the front players has been excellent, and the finishing has been clinical. They will certainly be happy going in at half-time.
The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Hamsik. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, the ball moving again, and Real very much in charge of this one. Roberto Carlos. Williams. Osimhen. Ferreira. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? And cleared off the line. Cherki. Gabriel. And into the last 30 minutes now. And a wild attempt from distance. Not one for the highlight reel, Stuart.
Well, that's a waste. He had much better options there.
Spinazzola. Wayne Rooney. It's with Hamsik. He has teammates around him. Now Beckham. Giving it a try. Osimhen. Anthony. Big chance. Corner given to Real Madrid. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, let's just have another look at this. The cross from Carvajal is hit into a really dangerous area, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Marek Hamsik. And so into the final 5 minutes. Williams. Is this the moment? They've given it away. And that is that, the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was.
Well, we're into the final half hour. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Good-looking pass. Oh, what an opportunity. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating. Thomas Partey. The Gunners have lost the ball. And he's in. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Oh, he's through here. And in range. Trossard. Well, the pass not finding its target. Stones. He's in behind. A goal! And I tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Williams. Oh, big chance! What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. Smuggled away. It has to be. Well, I think it's fair to say he really should have been able to give the keeper a test from there. Gabriel. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
So the ball rolling again, second half underway. Will Real be able to up their game? Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Fernandes. Chelsea unable to hold on to the ball. Vitor Ferreira. Osimhen. Oh dear. Well, that's not one that's going to linger long in the memory.
Well, he had a go there. Nothing wrong with that. But he's got that all wrong.
Fernandes. Strong but fair tackle. And Real with the ball again. And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. And well positioned to clear. Anthony. Federico Valverde. Trying to really get at the opposition here. This could level it. And Chelsea have given us away. What can Real do from this position? And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
And into the last 20 minutes. He's going forward well here. Must take the lead here. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. Caicedo. Well, you've got to say, comfortably off target, Stuart.
Yeah, that's a waste of good possession. His teammates are not happy with him, and they're letting him know.
Fernandes. Osimhen. Nico Williams. Is it going to be? He can't hold on to it. And I think the threat has been averted.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These Real fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
And so into the final 5 minutes. Went in strongly to win the ball. Time is against Chelsea, but they can still battle back. Just knocked it out of there. Into the advanced position. Easy meet for the goalkeeper. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Real Madrid, and they face Paris FC.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Anthony. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Valverde. Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Lilian Thuram. Now with Toure. Mbappe. It's with Ødegaard. Well, they keep the ball moving. Well, just couldn't play that decisive ball. Cherki. Anthony. Chance here. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
So the ball rolling again, with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Thuram. Well, the half-time interval is fast approaching. Real Madrid leading. Stuart, your critique of their first half display.
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going at half-time if it stays like this.
The first half here comes to an end. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Capdevila. Nesta. Now with Toure. Scott McTominay. Very effective passing sequence. The clearance wasn't decisive. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. This could square the game. Oh, and couldn't convert. Gabriel. Carvajal. Federico Valverde. Anthony. Good pass. Possession lost. Papa. And a simple clearance, a good one. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Is it going to be? And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Kylian Mbappe. On to Maicon. Mbappe. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Gabriel. Ferreira. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Well, they know they need to stop him. Real Madrid get the throw in. Williams. Victor Osimhen. Nico Williams. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Jude Bellingham. Mbappe. Gareth Bale. Stones. And now Stones. Ferreira. Nico Williams. Pressing like that will help the cause. Plenty of support here. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. What can he do with it now? And the attack fades out. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, but the finish is so easy. He's given far too much time and space. He doesn't even have to jump. Poor defending, you have to say.
Bellanova. That's useful play. Osimhen. Will it be? Oh, must be. Can they put it away? Not a time for cool heads. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. In with a chance. And it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So underway in the second half, and no doubt about it, Liverpool need to raise their game. Ryan Cherki. Count. Victor Osimhen. Anthony. Attacking possibilities for Real. Oh, surely! Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Victor Osimhen. Vitor Ferreira. Anthony. And he did what he had to do defensively. And Real come away with it. And it's opening up. Danger still on. Well, they can bring it out now. Zinedine Zidane. Liverpool couldn't keep it. Well, the goalkeeper dealt with it admirably. And successfully cut out. Bellingham. And on to Count. Gareth Bale. Is it going to be a good and fair challenge? Well, an attack that lacked that final punch. 5 minutes left. Federico Valverde. And he's in. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Real Madrid against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Well-timed tackle. Di Marco. Ferreira. An effective ball. Might be a chance here. And there we go. It is the ideal opening. So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Vitor Ferreira. Scott McTominay. Fernando Torres. And intercepts again. Stoichkov. Stoichkov on the ball. The ball back with Real now. Osimhen. Anthony. Stoichkov. Really good challenge. Real did well to regain control of the ball. Fernando Torres. Nico Williams. Well, keeping it on the ground. Slightly off target, however. And play halted, free kick given. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. Victor Osimhen. Nico Williams. And taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Good technique displayed. In with a chance. Magnificent challenge to win it back. That is that for the first half here. Well, they get the ball rolling again. Paris Saint-Germain with the advantage, but no room for complacency. Well, Real Madrid are going to make a double substitution. Nico Williams. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Fernando Torres. Wirtz. And stopping the danger. Roberto Carlos. Williams. Well, they know they need to stop him. Took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. Clearance left a bit to be desired. So a throw in for Real Madrid. Valverde. Jamal Musiala. Williams. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. And he got to it fairly easily. Carles Puyol. Nesta. And they have possession again. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Scott McTominay. Wirtz. Torres. Vitor Ferreira. Stoichkov. A very timely interception.
Well, these Real fans are driving their team on to get this equaliser, but time is running out. Will they get another big chance?
Well, a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. But had to blow the whistle that time. Free kick it's going to be. Stoichkov. Can he finish them off? Oh, a smart save. And that keeps them in with a chance.
Well, there's still a bit of time left. Can this inspire them to go and get the equaliser?
Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggled to get to grips with the game. They always seemed second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Well, can they make one of these passes count? That's a good-looking pass. So, a Real Madrid corner. And away by Rivaldo. Carles Puyol. And he read it well, intercepting it. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Osimhen, can they forge ahead? And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Yaya Toure. Well, nothing comes of it. Given away by Real Madrid. Vitor Ferreira. Osimhen. Well, they couldn't keep it. So, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and Real Madrid with a narrow lead. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen from them in this half?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. And possession lost, intercepted. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in the second half. Valverde. Anthony. Decent. Oh, what an opportunity. And it goes! That will greatly help their cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Anthony. And missed out with the clearance. Federico Valverde. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Yaya Toure. Torres. Oh, mopping up defensively. And into the last 20 minutes. Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Well, the decision they have made is to make a triple substitution. And a confident clearance. Valverde. Carvajal. Ivan Perisic. Count. And on to Toure. And a goal to tighten things up. They've thrown themselves a lifeline.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power. But just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
And a substitution in the offing. So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next?
Well, these Real fans are certainly playing their part here. The noise inside this stadium has been incredible.
And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And it's the Champions League round of 16, second leg. It's Atletico Madrid and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, I have to say, the Real were brilliant in that first leg. They completely dominated the game. And I just can't see tonight being any different.
Griezmann. Vinicius Junior. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, just went a bit too early. Offside. Lucas Vazquez. Mbappe with it. Into the advanced position. It has to be. And it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Alvarez. And sloppy in possession from Atletico. Marcos Llorente. Griezmann. Koke with it. Plenty of support here. Koke. Now Griezmann. And the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. Griezmann! And in it goes, as coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot. So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Lucas Vazquez. Tchouaméni. And the deflection behind then for the corner. And clears the danger. Lucas Vazquez failed to hold it. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Well, an attack that lacked that final punch. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Corner for Real Madrid. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. And cleared away. Eder Militao. Aurelien Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. And they've bought themselves a bit of time. And into the last 30 minutes now. Take it away. Rodrigo. Mbappe with it. Making progress is Kylian Mbappe. Vinicius! And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined!
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, but there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Javi Galan. Samuel Lino. Rodrigo. Kylian Mbappe. Not all that difficult for Oblak to save. Real Madrid have given us away. Koke. 10 minutes left for play. Conor Gallagher. Koke. Griezmann. Smuggled away. Conor Gallagher. Samuel Lino. He has teammates around him. Great opportunity. Oh, a goal! The error seized upon, and the goalkeeper left with egg on his face. And the final whistle is sounded. Real Madrid go marching on.
Well, I thought they were excellent over the two games. They controlled the midfield areas, they were clever around the box, and they looked dangerous in the wide areas. They were two really good performances.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name's Derek Ray. I'm delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is first leg action from the quarter-final stage of the UEFA Champions League. It's Arsenal, and they take on Real Madrid.
We're now down to the last leg, and they're all perfectly teamed. This game here should be high quality, full of drama, and a great spectacle. Let's hope I'm right.
Fine run from Mbappe. Opportunity. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
Aurélien Tchouameni. Mbappe. Rodrigo. Oh, surely! It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
And that is how to beat your opponent. Jude Bellingham. Valverde. Rodrigo. Bellingham. So a deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine. Good piece of defending. Eder Militao. Here's Valverde. Declan Rice. Gabriel Jesus. Federico Valverde. Rodrigo. Mbappe with it. William Saliba. Gabriel Jesus. Now in possession, Trossard. Good tackle. Rodrigo. Well, trying his luck from a long way out, but the keeper saw it all the way. Urian Timber. Gabriel. And winning it back. Mbappe. Corner given. And a simple clearance, a good one. Well, not testing the keeper at all with that effort. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, the ball moving again, and Real very much in charge of this one. Valverde. Valverde. And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But how is he allowed that much time and space? He doesn't even have to jump to head it in. It's a good finish, but terrible defending.
So on they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. Rodrigo. Martin Ødegaard. Jesus. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? But really sticking to their task defensively. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Courtois. Vinicius Junior. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Gabriel Jesus. Federico Valverde. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Mbappe. And it's gone behind for the corner. Substitution for Real Madrid. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Valverde. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Timber. It's with Ødegaard. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. Ødegaard. Oh, surely. And there it is, the full-time whistle. It's advantage Real Madrid going into the return leg.
Yeah, really good performance today, and it should make the second leg far more comfortable. Their attacking play was excellent, particularly in the front areas.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Really inventive stuff from Real here. Nicolas Pepe. On to Pepe. Vardy. Well, moving the ball impressively here. Well, trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Well, that'll be a free kick. Error from the keeper. Will they seize on it? Well, not cleared away completely. Well, good run and good ball control. Must take the lead here. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
1-0 then. Schade. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Well, such a high degree of difficulty, not quite in the end.
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
Carvajal. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Vardy. Asking a lot to score from there. Goalkeeper's ball. Eggestein. And he read it well. I must say, this looks promising. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. And the goalkeeper will claim it. Stones. Roberto Carlos. Real Madrid have given us away. Now the defenders know they need to get tighter. And the danger is averted. Nico Williams. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Oh, big chance! Is it going to be? And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Well read to put an end to that attack. Victor Osimhen. Vitor Ferreira. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Corner given to Real Madrid. Opportunity here. Well, denied by the keeper, but really he only has himself to blame. Federico Valverde. Cherki. Anthony. Can he find the right pass? Valverde. And Valverde. Hoping to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Opportunity! Oh, powerful effort. Close. Callum Styles. Kevin Schade. Vardy. And take it away. Ferreira. Here's Valverde. Cherki. Chance to finish. And still danger here. Nicolas Pepe. 20 minutes remaining. Eggestein. You certainly can't fault them for trying as they keep the pressure on.
Well, that was a decent effort, and you just sense the goals coming here.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Ferreira. Musiala. Now Roberto Carlos. Jamal Musiala. Keeping the ball moving. Ferreira. And they struggle to get it away properly. And just narrowly wide in the end. And not one but two substitutions here for Real Madrid. Christian Burgess. Eggestein. Well, Real Madrid fans have enjoyed this. A dominant performance, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, I think the scoreline reflects the difference between the two teams. For most of the game, they've dictated the play and they've created some really good chances. I think it's been an excellent performance.
And an astute piece of defending. Well, they need to get tighter. Eggestein. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal, and I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.